In today's lesson, we'll work on Cambridge 15, test 2 and section 2, and we will work on section 2 and safety when working on roofs. Birinchi navbatda savol turlariga qarab olishimiz kerak va bizdan qanaqa savol turlariga javob berish so'ralayotganligini ko'rishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Keling, endi birgalikda bu mashq qilamiz. And birinchi navbatda savol turlariga qaraymiz. No more than 3 words or any number. No more than 3 words or any number. Demak, unda 3 ta so'z yozishimiz kerak yoki raqam yozishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Safety when working on roofs, ya'ni tomlarda ishlayotganda xavfsizlik. Investigations shows that over half of faults are from less than something. Demak, unda half of faults ni topishimiz kerak. Mana unda bor. More than 50% of half of faults are from under 3 meters. Demak, unda yarimidan ko'p faullar, padeniyalar 3 metrdan bo'lar ekan. Less than 3 meters bo'ladi javob. 3 meters yozamiz. Meters. 3 meters. Falls cost 24 million per year. 24 million per year mana bor bizda. Majority of falls occur on nimada bo'lar ekan? Occur on. Xo'p, majority of falls occur on qanaqadir kun bo'lishi mumkin yoki joy bo'lishi mumkin. To say nothing of the human cost result from the falls. More injuries happen on residential building sites. Xo'p, demak, unda residential building sites bo'ladi javobimiz. Residential building sites. Residential building sites. Keyingisi control haqida ko'rishimiz kerak. Hazard haqida ma'lumot berilgan. Xo'p, hazard should be carried out. There should be employed short duration of such as touching a paint. Xo'p, hazard at the planning stage before the work begins if possible. Xo'p, before the work starts. Xo'p, the first thing to be considered whether it's possible to eliminate this hazard completely so the workers are not exposed to danger of falling. This can sometimes be done at the design, construction planning and tendering stage. If the possibility of fall cannot be eliminated, cannot be eliminated. What did I say? Cannot be eliminated. Some form of edge protection should be used to prevent workers from falling. Sometimes be done at the design. Hope the first thing to look at is whether it's possible to eliminate the hazard at the completely so that workers are not exposed to danger of falling. Eliminate the hazard at the planning stage before the work begins. Eliminate bullet. King is prevent a fall by using edge protection, scaffolding or to use existing scaffolding as edge protection. It's not predictable, as then temporary work platforms should be used. Temporary work platforms, maybe. Temporary work platforms. Temporary work platforms. Temporary work platforms. King is go downs. Reduce the likelihood of injury by using something. In this case, such protection is not possible, then steps should be taken to minimize the likelihood of any harm resulting. This means considering the use of safety nets. Using safety nets. Safety nets. Kings all buttons. Ladders. There should be only used for something which doesn't take a long time. Be employed for short duration maintenance. Short duration maintenance doesn't take a long time. Such as touching a paint. Doesn't take a long time degani doesn't take a long time keyword bo'ladi short durationga. Demak, used for maintenance work bo'ladi javob. Agar short duration maintenance work yozsangiz bu xato bo'ladi. Chunki doesn't take a long time yozilgan. Maintenance work javob bo'ladi. Maintenance work. King's Godans. Training should be provided in their something and use in their use. Training should be provided in their what is it? ladders, right? Hope people using ladders should be trained and instructed in the selection and the safe use of ladders. Demoqchimda javob in their selection bo'ladi. Ya'ni tanlashda protection bo'lish kerak. Tanlashda instructed and trained bo'lish kerak. A regular something of ladder is required. Demak, regularni nima qilish kerak ekan? There should be inspection of all ladders on a regular basis. Demak, regular inspection of ladders is required. Inspection javob bo'ladi. Inspection. Regular inspection of ladders is required. Talab qilinadi. Regular inspeksiya talab qilinadi. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Demak, bu qismda hammasi sizlarga tushunarli bo'ldi degan umiddaman. Hamma savollarga javob berishga harakat qildik, keywordlarni ham belgilashga, underline qilishga harakat qildik. Agar muammolar bo'lsa, kommentlarda qoldirishinglar mumkin. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Keyingisi maternity allowance for working women. Maternity allowance for working women, ya'ni ishlayotgan ayollar uchun maternity allowance o'zingiz tekshirib olishingiz mumkin. Bu qismda ham feelings gap javoblari bor. Numbers and two words or and a number. Demak, ikkita so'z yoki raqam yozishimiz kerak. The maximum amount of money a woman can get each week is maximum amount of money topishimiz kerak. Amount you can get depends on your eligibility and this are your weeks for 40 weeks. Demak, maximum amount of money is 140.98 pound bo'ladi. O'sha uchun ham maksimumni yozib qo'ygan. Eng katta nomer o'sha bo'lganligi sababli shu nomerni yozishga harakat qildik. Being for a time doesn't necessarily mean that a woman will not be eligible for maternity allowance. Being something. Okay, maternity allowance will not be eligible. You might get for 39 weeks if one of the following applies. You're employed, you're self-employed, you recently stopped working. You may still qualify even if you recently stopped working. Being, if you had different jobs or periods when you were unemployed. Unemployed being periods of unemployed. Being or periods when degani for a time degani keyword bo'ladi. Being where unemployed. Being unemployed for a time doesn't necessarily mean that a woman will not be eligible for maternity allowance. Demak, javobimiz unemployed bo'ladi. Unemployed bo'ladi javobimiz. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. In order to claim, a woman must send a or small earnings exemption certificate as evidence of her income. Small exemption certificate ni topamiz. Mana provide a pay slip. Demak, send a pay slip. Provide ni o'rniga send yozilgan ekan, pay slip yozib qo'yamiz. Pay slip. Hope. You also need to provide a pay slip. In order to claim, a woman must send a pay slip or a small earnings exemption. In order to claim, a woman may need to provide as evidence of due date. Evidence of due date ni ko'ramiz. Hope. Due date. Where is it? As proof of your income or proof of the baby's due date. And the proof of baby's due date, such as a doctor's letter. The king said, provide a doctor's letter. Doctor's letter. King so get job bo'ladi. A payment may be affected by differences in someone's, such as return to work. Hope. You should report any change to your circumstances. For example, if you go back to work. Hope. Demak, bu qismda changes in circumstances. Demak, differences changes in someone's, your circumstances bo'ladi. Vaziyatlar bo'ladi. Circumstances. Bo'ldi. Shu bilan keyingi qismga o'tamiz. Shu bilan bu qismdagi hamma savollarga javoblar tushunarli bo'ldi degan umiddamiz. Agar tushunarli bo'lmagan bo'lsa, kommentlarda qoldirishinglar mumkin. Keyingi qismga o'tamiz hozir.